There's a place where fear disappears, where doubt goes silent, where time slows down, and everything you do becomes effortless. Athletes call it being in the zone, artists call it transcendence, scientists call it flow state, but most people never experience it because the modern world has trained your mind to be distracted. Every notification, every opinion, every excuse, every moment of comfort pulls you further away from the person you could become. And that is the real tragedy. Not failure, not pain, not losing. The tragedy is living your entire life without ever discovering what you're truly capable of. Tonight, you enter the zone. The problem is not that you're weak. The problem is that your attention has been stolen. Your brain is under attack every single day. Short videos, endless scrolling, constant noise. You wake up and immediately consume other people's lives before building your own. And slowly, your mind loses its sharpness. You stop thinking deeply. You stop focusing fully. You stop pushing yourself long enough to enter greatness because flow state demands something most people avoid: complete presence. And presence is painful at first because when the distractions disappear, you finally meet yourself, your fears, your insecurities, your lack of discipline, your excuses. That's why most people quit before they ever reach flow. The gym becomes hard. Training becomes exhausting, the business feels overwhelming, the studying becomes boring, and they escape back into comfort. But champions stay, while everybody else runs from discomfort. The greats lean into it. Kobe Bryant trained when nobody watched. Cristiano Ronaldo repeated the same movements thousands of times. David Goggins embraced suffering because they understood something powerful. Flow state is earned, not given. Imagine waking up every day feeling behind, your mind scattered, your energy low, you want success, but your habits are destroying your potential. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week becomes next year, and suddenly, you're watching other people live the life you once dreamed about. That pain, that frustration, that feeling of knowing you're capable of more, that is the beginning of transformation. Because one day, you get tired. Tired of excuses, tired of average, tired of watching your potential die in silence, and that's where the journey begins. Flow state doesn't begin with motivation. It begins with discipline. The alarm rings at 5 a.m. You don't feel ready, you don't feel inspired, but you move anyway. That first workout hurts. Your lungs burn, your body screams, your mind begs you to stop. But then something changes. You keep going. One more rep, one more sprint, one more hour, and suddenly, the noise fades. Your thoughts disappear. You're no longer forcing the work, you become the work. That is flow. No overthinking, no hesitation, only action, only presence, only movement. This is why elite athletes look different, because they're not thinking during the moment. They're immersed in it. When Stephen Curry shoots, when Lionel Messi dribbles, and when fighters step to the cage, their conscious mind disappears. Years of repetition take over. Flow rewards preparation, not wishful thinking. But here's what nobody tells you. Before flow comes resistance. Every single time. There will be days where nothing works. Days where you feel stuck. Days where your confidence collapses. This is the moment most people quit. But this moment is the test. Because flow is hidden behind struggle. The mind wants comfort. Flow demands intensity. The mind wants certainty. Flow demands risk. The mind wants rest. Flow demands full engagement. You must push beyond the point where your old self wants to stop. That's where transformation happens. Not in comfort, in pressure. Diamonds are created under pressure. Legends are created under pressure. You are created under pressure. There comes a moment where everything slows down. The gym fades away, the crowd disappears, the clock no longer matters. You stop doubting yourself. You stop caring who's watching. And for the first time in your life, you are fully alive. This is why people chase greatness, not for money, not for fame, but for that feeling, that rare moment where your mind, body, and soul move as one. Flow is freedom, freedom from anxiety, freedom from overthinking, freedom from limitation. And once you experience it, normal life feels empty because now you know what you're capable of. Now you know your limits were lies. Now you understand that most people never scratch the surface of their true potential. The greatest prison in life is unused ability, and flow breaks the prison open. So how do you enter flow more often? First, eliminate distraction. Silence the noise. Second, choose a challenge slightly beyond your comfort zone. Flow lies between boredom and anxiety. Third, repeat relentlessly. Mastery creates automatic performance. Fourth, be fully present. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Now, and finally, push through resistance, because the doorway to flow is almost always guarded by pain. Most people stop at discomfort. You must continue beyond it. You were not born to live distracted. You were not born to waste your potential scrolling through life while your dreams slowly fade in the background. You were not born to play small. Inside you, there is another version waiting to emerge. A version stronger than excuses. A version sharper than fear. A version built for pressure, focused, disciplined, dangerous. The version of you that wakes up early when nobody is watching. The version that keeps going after everyone else quits. The version that finishes the workout, builds the business, takes the shot, faces rejection, faces failure, faces pain, and refuses to quit. But that version only appears when you enter the flow state. The flow state is where doubt disappears, where time slows down, where distractions lose their power, where your mind, body, and purpose move as one. And most people will never experience it, because most people stop the second things become uncomfortable. They negotiate with weakness. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for confidence. But winners move before they feel ready, because they understand something powerful. Your greatest life begins the moment comfort ends. Every level of growth requires pain. Every transformation demands sacrifice. Every dream asks one question: how bad do you really want it? Because the truth is, your mind will lie to you. It will tell you you're tired when you still have more left. It will tell you to stop when you're finally getting stronger. It will tell you later because it fears change. But you cannot build a powerful future by obeying a weak mindset. You must train your mind the same way you train your body. Daily, relentlessly, with discipline. Because discipline is freedom. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you could become. And right now, there are two versions of you fighting for control. One version wants comfort, wants easy, wants distraction, wants excuses. That version says, skip the workout, sleep in, do it tomorrow, take the easy route. But the other version, the dangerous version, the version deep inside your soul, is begging you to rise. It's begging you to lock in, to focus, to become obsessed with growth, to stop doubting yourself, to stop wasting your gifts, to stop living beneath your potential. Because deep down, you already know what you're capable of. You've felt it before. In those rare moments when you push beyond your limits, when you stay disciplined, when you ignore the noise, when you enter that zone, that flow state, that state where you stop thinking and start becoming. That is where greatness lives. Not in comfort, not in motivation, not in talent alone. Greatness lives in repetition, in sacrifice, in showing up over and over again long after the excitement fades. And understand this clearly. The pain you feel today is temporary. But regret lasts forever. Years from now, you do not want to look back wondering what would have happened if you gave everything you had. You do not want to wonder how far you could have gone, how strong you could have become, how successful you could have been. You want to know, and the only way to know is to push past the limits you keep placing on yourself. So the next time life gets hard, good. Pressure creates diamonds. The next time your body wants to stop, push harder. The next time your friends doubt you, stay focused. The next time your mind says, I can, ignore it. Because your mind is trying to protect you from discomfort. But discomfort is where transformation happens. Beyond the pain, beyond the resistance, beyond the struggle, beyond the fear, beyond the loneliness, beyond the sleepless nights, is the greatest version of yourself. A version stronger than excuses. A version stronger than fear. A version capable of building the life you dream about. But you must earn that version every single day, with every decision, with every sacrifice, with every moment you choose discipline over distraction. And understand this: nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you your dream life. You must become the person capable of creating it. You must sharpen your habits, sharpen your mindset, sharpen your focus. You must become relentless, because average people chase entertainment, but great people chase purpose. Average people fear pressure, but champions are built by it. So stop running from hard things, run toward them, because every difficult moment is training you. Every setback is preparing you. Every failure is teaching you, and every challenge is giving you the opportunity to rise higher than before. This is your season to evolve, to become unrecognizable, to separate yourself from the old version of you forever. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more half effort. This is where your new life begins, right here, right now. Pause. Now breathe deeply. Clear your mind. Feel your heartbeat. Lock in. Focus on the mission. Forget the noise. Forget the fear. Forget the limits and enter the flow state.